an expedited application for the Homecomers departure permit. According to the Kylo Spaceship Navigation Management Regulations, expedited requests are supposed to take just 3 business days. So why hasn't it been approved yet?
Permits are issued at 4 p.m. each day.
Oh, your busted system's just delayed. I haven't got the permit yet, but the port system already has Homecomers departure clearance. All I have to do is punch in the hull number manually and...
No permit. Homecoming is not authorized to enter the port.
But I've got to go now! I've got everything ready for the swimsuit auction!
According to Article 7, Chapter 1 of the Kylo Spaceship Navigation Management Regulations...
Alright, fine. I'll wait a little longer.
What's happened?
It's nothing. I kinda tricked him last time, and now he's being stubborn and won't cut me some slack. Don't worry, we'll just have to wait a little longer. Once the permit goes through, we'll be good to go. Shouldn't take long. Just in case, I'll go double check the ship. Feel free to look around.
Wait, have you told everyone else?
Everyone knows already. Shirley, Lechesis, and Mia are figuring out how to cover our dear captain. Don't forget, we're meeting up at 4 p.m., okay?
Chief, reporting in. Is that evidence of pirate crimes in your hands?
It's an invitation to Granny Lola's funeral. Laurent from Violet's brought it. He's also calling for a new Homecomer assembly. The fleet probably knows about it too.
Laurent, the top-ranked A-level wanted criminal on the bounty list. Is the fleet planning a new pirate eradication operation?
I don't know. We're not allowed to be involved in these operations anymore. As for the invitation, don't tell anyone about it. No, you didn't see it today.
Chief,
I have to go to the funeral. As her student, I have to send her off properly.
but Lola Hans's body was clearly taken away by the fleet. So this funeral...
Of course it's a setup. That's exactly why I can't allow anyone to act unjustly in our mentor's name. The last thing she would want is for the Kylians to be thrown into another crisis.
But what if the fleet already knows?
First and foremost, I'm from Kylo's Or Zero, and I'm a student of Granny Lola. Only after that am I a member of the Hope Fleet. I've already filed for leave. While I'm gone, you'll handle all the matters in the mine for me.
Yes, Chief.
By the way, what were you going to report earlier?
During my vacation, the folks at Ravenport finished repairing the old ship that crashed into Lincis's shop. I noticed it had a fresh paint job with a carrot on it. The style was just like hers, and it was done recently. I suspect it was Carrot's escape pod that the Black Moon Gang picked up back then.
But you still haven't found Carrot?
I've been keeping an eye on Lincis's shop for days, but there's been no sign of Carrot.
The Black Moon Gang is Helen's private crew. They're a bunch of lunatics. Even if they picked up Carrot, they wouldn't bother with her. Unless that old ship was sent by the Black Moon Gang to escort Carrot to Lincis? If Carrot were alive, Lincis would definitely have brought her to Granny Lola's funeral. I'll handle the investigation. Your priority is to manage Or Zero.
That area is full of pirates. Please, be careful.
The Homecomer Assembly has its own rules. And if I'm going prepared.
If she really is still alive.
Just like you, I want her to be safe. Even if that mission had gone smoothly, I still wouldn't have handed her over to Rafa.
The spaceship's departure permit finally came through. Everyone, rally up!
Lincis, I'm here. Why is Hipper here too?
Laurent sent her a funeral invite too. She figured we'd be there, so she decided to hitch a ride.
Unless you want me to pilot a spaceship equipped with a fleet locator and head straight for the Ribbon Zone.
Alright, fine. I'll take the ship. There's no need to threaten me. Just a friendly reminder, you're number 6 on the pirate bounty list. Even if today is the Homecomer assembly, I can't promise everyone will play by the rules. Don't forget, Granny Lola died at the hands of the fleet. If you're not afraid of dying, then get on board now. We're leaving immediately.
No rush. Carrot's not here yet. Once she arrives, we'll head out.
Huh? Carrot who?
You really dare take the youngest captain in the Hope Fleet for a fool?
New employee, huh? Was that you who spilled the beans?
Besides that time we went into her office together, I haven't seen her.
That's graffiti on the old ship. Didn't you guys notice Carrot's tag on it?
Graffiti again.
Oh, dang it! How did I miss that?
I was 70% sure before, but now I'm certain.
Are you messing with me? When did you become so sly?
I learned it from you, of course.
You're very good at learning, huh? So, you're here to catch Carrot?
As I just said, I'm Granny Lola's student. Like you, I'm here to attend her funeral as a student. If Laurent dares to use our mentor's funeral to make a scene and disturb Kylo's peace, I will never forgive him.
What about Carrot?
You always think I'm the one who's biased against you for getting involved with pirates, but in reality, Linsis, you're the one who's always been biased.
What do you mean? I'll spit it out.
Linsis, let it go. I really don't think Hipper means any harm. Same goes for Aster. I talked with her the last time we were fixing the ship. I don't think they're the kind of people who would hurt a child.
But with the Hope Fleet and Anchor around... Anyway, once we get there, let's keep our distance from Hipper. I don't want to reinforce the impression that I'm some kind of spy. Carrot, you're late. And call me Mom. Hipper?
Hello, Carrot. I'm so sorry about Granny Lola. That day, Anyway, you don't need to be afraid. Like Linsis, I'm also a student of our mentor. And I'll protect you too.
Slav says, sorry, it's all her fault. She also said, the file is too large to transmit. Please wait.
Mia and Slap have enjoyed huddling together and chatting lately, but their transmission protocols aren't quite the same, so sometimes this happens. Don't worry, Slap. No one is going to blame you for being late. It's getting late. We'd better get moving. Authorizer, there's something about the ship you ought to know.
What is it?
When we brought the ship back, I was worried there might be a problem with the navigation system, so Linsis and I went together to handle the departure permit and safety inspection. Then I realized the zeronium used by the Kylians seems to be the same as omnium. After loading it with zeronium, the ship is running smoothly, and the navigation system hasn't reported any errors.
Zeronium and omnium? But we're in space. Even if zeronium really is the same as omnium, why is there zeronium ore out here? Based on what Linsis said, and everything I've learned so far, this is just a space mine that was discovered by accident. It really shouldn't have anything to do with Mara or Ida. Looks like we need to get a sample of zeronium and bring it back to Plotty for research. That way, we can finally figure out the link between zeronium and omnium.
Besides zeronium, the space around Kylo feels pretty strange too. Lately, the closer it gets to space-time turbulence day, the more often I feel this discomfort.
Is this the aberration perception that Valkyrie mentioned?
I think so. I'm still working hard to get to grips with this perception ability.
If you're not feeling well, you should just stay in the Ore Zero Zone. It's space-time turbulence day after all. I'm really worried about you.
Don't worry about me. At least I can tell when I'm getting close to my limit now. I'm fine. Besides, I'm really eager to learn more about space-time turbulence waves. This is the perfect opportunity. Anyway, weren't you trying to get a sample of zeronium? With such a big Homecomer assembly coming up, I'm sure we'll find some. Authorizer, I can help share the burden, really.
All right, then let's go to the Homecomer assembly together. But you need to pay more attention to your body. If you feel unwell, you have to tell me, okay?
I will.
What's with the secretive talk between you two? Let's get on the ship first, then you can chat. Let's stop the ship here to avoid being tracked. From here on out, we're on foot. Everyone, check your support systems just to be safe. The road ahead is long. Stick close and don't fall behind.
This route?
When space-time turbulence waves occur, there are some gaps that are relatively safe. On the eve of each Homecomer assembly, an experienced navigator searches for gaps in the space-time turbulence and uses a route-setting device to secure a safe path.
So what did you mean by being tracked?
The Homecoming was repaired at Ravenport, and its departure permit was registered. As for making sense of the waves and the space-time turbulence, that all depends on the navigator's skill.
So complicated.
Let's take a quick breather here. We'll be flying over that way soon.
After all those crackdowns, there are still pirates this brazen?
Huh? How many credits for that medical droid of yours?
You mean Little Spring? I see. Little Spring says 800,000.
800,000? You trying to rob me or something?
Oh, and here I thought you guys were experts at robbery. Isn't that the person you abducted over there? The one who's tied up?
You know how tough we are, and you still won't hand over the droid? I just lifted some credits and figured I'd be generous and pay you for it. But no, you had to make things difficult.
Aren't you the one who doesn't know when to back off? I mean, just look at us. Me, her, and her. And you've still got the nerve to come looking for trouble?
Huh? I didn't notice her before. Isn't that Hipper? Number 6 on the bounty list? Looks like today's my lucky day.
Your lucky day. Are you playing pirate for the day? Wait. No way. With how clueless you are, don't tell me you just stumbled in from Ida to Kylo.
Huh?
Help me, Captain Hipper! Save me!
Sorry, I'm not a captain anymore. And today, I'm not part of the Hope Fleet either. But pirates who casually rob nomads of their supplies and credits never deserve to attend the Homecomer assembly or Granny Lola's funeral. Abusing prisoners of war violates the Hope Fleet Military Regulations, Chapter 2, Articles...
Who was it earlier saying, "Today, I'm just the mentor student, not a member of the Hope Fleet"? Again? Relax. Today's the Homecomer assembly. No matter what grudges there are, no one's allowed to get killed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have dared show your face at the funeral, right? I'm just giving them a taste of their own medicine. Tell me, which crew are you with?
The Robinson pirate crew!
So, out of all of us here, who do you actually know?
I only know Hipper.
What about me? You seriously don't recognize me? Me?
You? Who are you people?
Even if you submerge him until he's hypothermic, his body stiff, and his mind foggy, he still won't recognize you.
What are you laughing at? He didn't recognize you either. Our legendary underground doctor. What's the matter? Has your reputation taken a big hit lately?
You just reminded me. Why doesn't he recognize me? Is it because... One of the warning signs of neural dysfunction in the brain is cognitive impairment. I'll show you some mercy and give your brain a free checkup. Little Spring, scalpel.
Today is the Homecomer Assembly. Don't break the rules. If you think this punishment is not enough, just bring it up with your fellow travelers at the assembly later. Isn't that enough?
Fellow travelers? You mean...
Lechesis couldn't get a medical license due to some past issues, so she was forced to switch careers and became an underground doctor, specializing in treating nomads and pirates. There aren't many underground doctors. If you tick one of them off, their whole pirate crew gets blacklisted. Get sick or hurt after that, and you're basically dead meat. Lechesis is a rare master surgeon. Many complex cases are only handled by her. I've made quite a few credits in the past just by acting as her middleman.
I always thought Lechesis was just a nurse at the clinic.
Gotta be kidding! She's the real deal! A master who's trained some of the best. The whole nurse thing is just a cover. Back in the day...
You want to get yourself blacklisted?
The new hire's one of us now. If you don't feel like talking, then that's fine. Come on, let's keep going.
Wait a moment. I'm curious about something. How does the concentration of adrenaline used during stress relate to the breath-holding duration? Little Spring, I bet you're curious too, huh? We've got a perfect clinical subject right here. Feel free to experiment all you want, and once you've gathered enough data, come find me.
Are all pirates this ruthless?
Serious. You forgot your parents too. Back then, the Kylo pirates were nothing more than a bunch of lawless thugs. But later, even the Homecomers were labeled as pirates by Anchor Infinity. There are also some nomads who join pirate crews just to survive. But they're really just working for a paycheck. The crews can't afford that. Times really have changed. There hasn't been a Homecomer assembly in like 12 or 13 years.
14 years have passed now. The 12th Homecomer Assembly was held in 2700. After that clearing operation, widespread panic broke out among the Homecomers. You were probably thinking the same thing I was before we came in, right? With the Hope Fleet and Anchor breathing down his neck, Laurent's not likely to host anything resembling a proper assembly this time.
If he really causes a big mess, given the current situation, only we Wednesday crew members can step in and clean it up. Why are there so many people here? I still need to set up the auction venue. Wait here, and don't wander off or talk to anyone. I'll go see if I can jump the queue.
Are all these Kylians who want to return to Ida? Looks like Linsis won't be back for a while yet. This might just be the perfect chance to get to know them.
Did you hear? Laurent's not just holding a funeral for Granny Lola this time. He's gathering everyone to avenge her, too.
First, he needs to figure out who the mole is. The Hope Fleet keeps finding all our secret pirate bases. Someone on our side definitely sold us out. If we can't find the mole, then count me out. I'm not getting involved in any revenge plans. Go up against Anchor and the fleet? That's just asking for death.
How can you say that? Weren't some of the pirates who died your friends too? Now that Granny Lola is gone, everyone's spirits are broken. Laurent is the only one willing to step up, and you still won't stand behind him.
It's brave of Laurent to still hold a funeral for Granny Lola at such a dangerous time. But does that mean his courage has no selfish motives behind it? Everybody knows that back when he was second mate for Wednesday, he tried to push Granny Lola into becoming the Pirate King. But after she failed, he couldn't accept it, and went off to start his own crew.
That's because Granny Lola kept holding on to old ties and didn't want to break away from Anchor. Laurent just saw Anchor's true colors a little earlier than she did. That's all.
Shh. Quiet. Look over there. Hipper's here too.
Linsis is over there too? Did she catch Hipper and come to claim the bounty?
blockhead! It's obvious that the mole is Linsis. She isn't even pretending anymore. She's just leading the Hope Fleet right to us. I'm out of here. No way I'm missing this.
They snatched so many of the Hope Fleet's Toms to act as guards. Do you really think it's safe?
Why wouldn't it be safe? I've seen these Violet Toms take on the Hope Fleet Toms before.
Things have gotten really scary lately. Everyone seems to suspect each other of being traitors, afraid their secret bases will be exposed and bring the Hope Fleet down on us. Do you think one of the Toms let it slip? Word is that all the AI in Kylo is under host Lana's control, with her holding all the permissions.
So naive. AI isn't even what you should be afraid of. It's people you really have to watch out for. You know, it was actually Granny Lola who started this whole Tom snatching business in the first place. Word is, the backers behind Wednesday cooked up a program that can straight up sever the connection between Tom and host Lana. Bottom line, these Toms are perfectly safe, as long as you don't break the rules. Otherwise, a Tom would haul you off to feed the bugs.
Then, why's Hipper here at all?
Hipper used to be one of Granny Lola's students too. There's no way she'd miss her own mentor's funeral. Even Helene of the Black Moon Gang thinks she's loyal and values her relationship. Laurent is probably relying on her personality, knowing Hipper won't disrupt Granny Lola's funeral, let alone use her name to take credit for herself. That's why he dared to send her an invitation.
Oh, she sure has guts. Who even bothers with the assembly rules anymore? For all we know, tonight might be the end of the road for her. After all, she's part of the Hope Fleet. Even though there are plenty of defenses outside, I still feel uneasy. Maybe I should leave.
If the fleet really dares to show up, that's exactly what Laurent wants. He's been racking his brains over how scattered the pirate gangs are. There's no way to get everyone to band together against Anchor Infinity right now.
Come on! This way, we've got a shot at getting in ahead of everyone.
No invitation. No entry.
Invitations, invitations. I told you 1,000 times. No invitation, no entry. You'll have to wait until the funeral's over to get in.
Oh, come on, seriously? I bought a bunch of rare stuff, and now you're messing with my business! Granny Lola did so much for me. I have to get in today. I have to see her off on her final journey.
No way. Captain Laurent said no invite, no entry until the funeral's over. Just wait. The bells will ring when it starts and ends.
I've got the invitations here. They're all my assistants for the auction. Let them through.
Wednesday? Since when were you with Wednesday?
This here is the Wednesday Pirates' first mate. We're not just here for Granny's funeral. There's also something very, very important we need to announce.
Little brat? You call this important business? Fine. You two can go in, but not those two. No way. The one at the back? Absolutely not.
Hope Fleet, Hipper, current chief of the Ore Zero, Nexus. Currently ranked 6 on the bounty list. Bounty, 100,000 credits.
Exactly. I caught Hipper so I could collect her bounty. So how can she not come in with me?
Here's my invitation, brought by your Captain Laurent.
Can't you let me snag the bounty first? It's 100,000 credits.
Electronic signature verified. Invitation genuine. Entry granted.
Invitation permissions take priority over the bounty list. Please, enter.
The captain's just too soft-hearted. Since you're Granny Lola's student, he couldn't bring himself to keep you from the funeral. Still, I never thought you'd actually have the nerve to show up.
Of course I'd attend Granny Lola's funeral. As for having the nerve, if anyone tries to make a move on me today, I'll be happy to give them a refresher on the Homecomer Assembly's rules.
Let's see who walks away with that bounty of yours today. Come on in, Wednesday crew and Chief Hipper. 2 traitors and a clueless little brat. What are you even pretending at, trying to lecture me?
Who are you calling a traitor? I've told you over and over. I haven't said a word to anyone in the Hope Fleet about the pirate strongholds. Not a word! And another thing! The rules of the Homecomer Assembly were set by Granny Lola herself. She always said that if we keep holding on to grudges against each other, we'll never come together or move forward. Returning home will always be out of reach.
To unite every possible force and find our way home as quickly as possible, everyone must set aside all past grudges at the Homecomer Assembly. Here, there's only one identity that matters, that of a homecomer.
It's a shame. These days, most people can't do anything but scream for Anchor's blood, forgetting everything else. Yet they still have the gall to call for a Homecomer Assembly.
Oh, you looking for a fight?
Assembly rules. No harming others. Pick your battles wisely. Violators will be fed to the Queen Zeno by the nearest Tom.
What's the matter, Shirley? Shirley, not feeling well again? She's more sensitive to space-time turbulence than most of us. I need to give her a checkup right now. How much more time are you going to waste with these boring arguments? You're already holding up my poor patient's healing.
Come on, let's go, quick!
I'll go with Lechesis for the checkup first. Why don't you relax and take a look around here?
I'll go with you. Relax. If I really wanted to take her apart, she wouldn't still be standing here, right? Besides, do you really think you'd be able to tell if I had? I'll stay with Shirley.
All right. Contact me once the results are in, Mia.
The Violet crew are getting way too full of themselves. They haven't even done anything yet, and they're already swaggering around like pirate kings. With Granny Lola no longer holding Laurent's forces in check and the Hope Fleet's blockade amplifying tensions, the pirates have finally reached their limit.
Well, if it isn't Linces, the one who sold out a bunch of pirate crews.
Who's that?
Just my luck. A black market merchant who's done time. And it turns out he's my creditor. Lou? What are you doing here? Yikes, did you really jailbreak out of the Brighton Zone? That's wild! Congrats! You're finally free!
Jailbreak. I used my contacts at the tavern to get my sentence reduced. It cost me 200,000 credits.
200,000 credits? Classic you! Always going big.
I almost drained myself dry getting out of that darn place. So yeah, I've got to round up all my old customers fast. And while I'm at it, recover some old debts.
Well, smart as always. No wonder you're Kylo's top black market merchant. I've got an auction to prep, so I've got to leave. Don't forget to stop by sometime.
Always showing off how smart you are. But as soon as credits come up, you suddenly play dumb?
Look, I really do have some business to take care of. I've got an auction to set up. As soon as my goods sell, I swear I'll pay you back right away.
I don't have the patience for that. You owe me 60,000 credits. And since you've poached a bunch of my clients, I'll put 30% interest on top. So let's make it an even 100,000 credits. If you don't pay up today, don't even think about leaving.
Assembly rules. No harming others. Pick your battles wisely. Violators will be fed to the Queen Zeno by the nearest Tom.
This is just business. The rules of the Homecomer Assembly don't apply here. She owes you, and I'm here to settle it. We're here for Granny Lola's funeral, so we don't want any trouble. Give me your credit account. I'll make the transfer now.
Wait, I'd rather owe him credits than you. You guys were playing cards just now, right? Tell you what, I've got 30,000 credits here. So, let's play a game. If I win, these 30,000 credits are yours, and we'll call it even.
But what if you lose?
If I lose, you can deal with me however you want.
All right, let's do this. If you lose, you get on that roulette wheel and keep spinning until I say stop.
I lost? Oh, all right. Well, a bet's a bet. It's just a wheel. No point in dragging it out. Let's get this over with.
A bet's a bet, that's what you said. Taking my punishment now doesn't break any assembly rules. Hey, Tom over there. What do you think?
Assembly rules. No harming others. Punishments from bets are not regarded as harming others. Please, proceed.
Princess! You were waiting for me, weren't you? You rigged the game!
Don't think I don't know. It was you who threw me into the Brighton Zone jail, Linsis. While I was locked up, you stole my clients and never paid back the credits you owed me.
What? Me? Again? Oh, please. At this point, I could bathe in nutrient paste, and it still wouldn't clear my name. How could I possibly be the one who ratted you out? What if you got thrown in and then ratted me out? Wouldn't I end up rotting in a cell too? How could I possibly be the one?
Take it up with your Granny Lola.
That's enough.
You trying to act all tough?
Today is Granny Lola's funeral and the Homecomer Assembly. Trust me, you don't want to cross me.
Violation detected. Please, be mindful of your words and actions, and show respect for the Homecomer Assembly.
Linsis, I'm warning you. Pay back the credits you owe me, or we'll never be done!
You okay? Want a glass of water or something?
Relax, it's nothing. When I took the Navigator exam, it was way worse than that. I was spinning all the way around.
Yeah, you were so smart you skipped 3 grades back in school. Then at the academy, you were the top and youngest cadet. You broke the record I once held. It's a shame you couldn't hold on.
It's all that darn academy's fault. Oh, they're such bullies. The moment I said I didn't want to join the Hope Fleet or Anchor Infinity, they wouldn't even let me sit the exam.
Don't be mad, Linsis. You still need to set up the auction hall.
You're right. But next time, remember to call me Mom.